You're right, everyone. It's Ace here from Romney Custom Catapults. Bank holiday Monday, just after the Easter weekend. Still don't think I've uploaded the last 3 videos that I've done, so God knows when this one will get uploaded. I'll get round to it once again. I told you the internet signal here is bad. So, right, the build you've got in front of you is a Microraptor OTT, as in over the top, and it's a pinch grip variant. Now, this build, it's an expensive build. The reason why it's expensive is because of the difficulty of work involved. First of all, we'll look through the layers. As you can see, it's a 6-layer build, but it's got 3 split layers in it. Now, we'll go from the back here. We've got carbon fibre, 2mm. We've got 3mm brown G10. Then we've got a liner, which is a 3-piece liner, yellow at the top and bottom and black in the centre. Then the next layer, the core layer you could say, is white G10 6mm. And then we've got yellow spacers. And then the second liner, or the third piece of the split core, is to match the first bit. Now, as you can see, what I've tried to do is box sections off. So I've used the liner to get in line with the spacer to get in line with the 2 liners to try and box the bottom half off like that. And I've done the same at the top. So they're like box sections. This is very difficult to do. I mean, the first layer is pretty simple. I mean, you go off that, you get this bit, the center bit, the black bit cut perfect, and then you just put your other bits to it. But the white layer is extremely difficult to get these yellow spacers to line up with the first bit. Now, I personally, to get them on 100% perfect, oh God, it's near impossible. It's extremely difficult, but I'm extremely happy with the outcome. I mean, that bottom one there, as you can see, it's not even 1/10 of a millimetre out. It's virtually perfect. Look at that. It's virtually perfect. So I couldn't be happier with that. Then the top ones, I would say it could be 1/10, maybe 2/10 out a little bit, which is hardly anything. And this side the same. That one there at the bottom is probably near perfect. The top one is probably 2/10 out. So we're talking fractions, and I'm extremely happy with that. Like I say, if I could have took that before I started, I would have took that all day long. But just putting those 3 layers in, like, obviously I do a lot of split cores, but to do a split core and split liners and have to do it so your boxing sections off like that was a massive headache. I've done it once before. This is the second time I've done it. It's a massive headache. It's really hard work, and obviously it ups the cost. It's a 6-layer build for starters, but to have those 3 layers split like that is really difficult. And then we have white leather inlays, both sides. I went with white because I think it matches the core nicely. I couldn't put any more inlays really in this build. The smallest inlay I do is the 6mm. I don't think it would have looked right to put one down the bottom of the handle, if I'm honest. And the pins come so close to the edges, it wouldn't have looked, as you can see there, look how close they are to the edges. I wouldn't have got these on. So there's not a lot to these builds, though. I mean, they're minute. They're really small, like, do you know what I mean? It's a small build. So, yeah, I couldn't really get inlays in anywhere else, so I just put them in there, and I think it's striking. We've got a little bit of whiting around the pins on the bottom one here. It's this brown material. I like working with this brown material. It's nice, but it's a different kind of G10. I don't know why. It's more difficult to sand with the Dremel, and you always get a little bit of marking around the pins. And like I've said once before, I was fully aware of that before I used this material. So I used brand new drill bits, drilled in there just through the brown, then there, and then there, new ones on each one. And then obviously I used another drill bit to go all the way through. So I took I took all the precautions I could take, and we still get a little bit of whiting. So as long as I take all the precautions I can take, then I'm happy. I can't do any more. So yeah, let me know what you think of this build, though. I mean, grip-wise, I'm right-hand hold, but left-hand hold it grips fantastic. I mean, these little wings come down. It's a really comfortable pinch grip frame. 90mm wide, about 95mm long. I really like the build, and like I say, it's a difficult build to do. I made it difficult for myself with those split pieces in the middle. It really was a headache, and I've not been feeling 100% at the minute, so my attention span is not great. It's hard to focus, so it took me a while to get this build done. I've done each layer, I didn't do anything else in between, I just concentrated on this build. But I'm really happy with it. I like the colours. I think the brown, the white and the yellow go really, really well. A little bit of black on there, the carbon back ups the quality of the build. Yeah, so you got your carbon back there, you got the white leather inlays, which you don't see. And then to split the core up 3 times like that, I think is good. You don't often see people do that. And like I said, it isn't just a simple split, like 3 level split. It's the fact that I've used the spacers to match up and try and box the sections off. You can see all sections boxed off there. 1, 2, 3. It just really, really makes it difficult to get really right. But I'm over the moon with it. I hope everyone likes it. Let me know what you think. Really liking the pinch grip though, the pinch grip OTT Microraptor. Really liking Microraptors at the minute, to be fair. So yeah, I hope everyone's had a cracking Easter, if you celebrate it. If not, well, I hope you just had a good weekend, and I'll see you all soon. The next build I will be uploading will be a Shamshir, and it's a rather nice one. So cheers all, and thanks for watching.